Hello, my name is Lake Trask, and in this video I'm going to demonstrate how to use the FreeVal DSS software and the Dynamic Strategy Selection Framework. The framework consists of three phases. Phase 1, Administrator Scenario Generation and Strategies Configuration. Once the software is open, first check to make sure that the FreeVal DSS toolbox has been selected. In this video, I'm going to create a new project. Once the new project menu option has been selected, the user is presented with two options. You can either start from scratch and create a brand new facility, or create a facility from an existing file, which is what we are going to do in this video. Once that option has been selected, the user should choose the file and select Open. Each project has a password for the administrator side, and the default is always just password. At the top of the program, the user can find the FreeVal DSS toolbox functions. The left side of the program contains a project navigator and a small message log window. In the main portion of the screen, the user will find a facility graphic. This can be made larger or smaller, and the facility can be zoomed in or zoomed out. Below that are the administrator configuration options. This panel contains three tabs. The first tab allows the administrator to create and edit scenario events. There are three types of events that can be created: weather events, incident events, and work zones. In this video, we will just create an incident. To create an incident, the administrator first chooses the segment in which it is located. Next, the administrator selects the severity of the incident. Finally, the administrator chooses the analysis periods for which the incident is active. With the parameters of the incident configured, the administrator chooses to generate the event. The next panel allows the administrator to configure the availability and parameters of the ATM strategies. These three tabs allow the administrator to configure hard shoulder running and ramp metering, as well as traffic diversion. For this video, we are just going to use the default set of strategy availabilities, in which hard shoulder running and ramp metering are available everywhere, and incident management is enabled. For incident management, we will specify that a one-lane closure is reduced by 15 minutes. Once any changes have been made to the ATM strategy availability or parameters, the user should select the Apply ATM Changes button. The third tab allows the administrator to specify information about the facility and configure what information is displayed to the end user. For this example, we will choose to have the outputs displayed by sensor locations. We will put a sensor in segments 3, 5, 7, and 11. Once all display options have been set, the administrator should select the Apply Option Changes button. With the administrator options fully configured, the DSS project must be saved before moving on to the next phase. Phase 2, In-User Interventions and ATM Selection. After opening a DSS project file, the user can choose to return to the administrator configuration using the previously mentioned password, or go to the End-User Interventions phase. For this example, we will go to the End-User Interventions phase. The End-User window is divided into two sections. The top section of the window shows the performance measures of the current analysis period. This includes a facility graphic, which for our example shows outputs of the sensors we selected. Below that is a table showing the selected performance measures at the respective sensor locations. The bottom portion of the screen shows the ATM strategy menus that can be made at the intervention stage for the next analysis period. For our example, we can see that there is a one-lane closure incident located at segment 5. As a result, we can see that the performance measures of the facility at sensor 3 are very poor. At this point, we will choose to make an ATM intervention by opening the shoulder from segments 1 to 7. We will choose to open the shoulder initially for 1 hour, but this length of time can be changed at any future step. To do this, we will enter 4 analysis periods in each cell under the respective checkbox in the table. Then we will select the Take Action and Proceed button and move on to the next analysis period. We can now see that the shoulder has been opened on the facility graphic. However, the performance of the facility is still poor, so we will leave the shoulder open for the next 45 minutes. Moving to the next analysis period, we see that the facility conditions are still poor, so we will enable ramp metering at segment 2. We will choose to have this on for half an hour to match the remaining length of time for which the shoulder is open. The user can continue to assess the facility conditions and update the intervention as needed, but for this example we will move forward to the end of the study period. Phase 3, Multi-Run and Performance Comparison. In order to view the performance measures, the end user should select the Generate Summary button. The Analysis Summary window gives performance measures and graphs showing the effects of the ATM interventions. The performance measures are given both for travel time and delay. On the graph, the original run or base scenario is shown in a red dotted line, while the effects from the ATM intervention run are shown in a solid blue line. After viewing the performance measures and outputs, the end user can choose to make an additional intervention run. For this intervention run, we will just enable incident management. Moving to the end of the study period, we can see and compare how the two strategies worked. From the outputs, we can see that the incident management intervention was effective, but not as effective as our first run. Thank you for watching this demonstration video for FreeVal DSS. If you come across any bugs or have any questions or need assistance, please feel free to contact us.